innings and any loss. Hopefully this is an offensive performance he can look to build on for the rest of the season.
They will set up the pressure again. Holloman to throw in. Now he cannot run the baseline here because they did inbound. See if I'm sure they will remind him of that.
Rutgers puts the length with Ace Bailey defending the inbounder here.
Holloman looking to throw in. Looking, has to hurry, throws it into the middle of the floor, and the ball is caught by Carr and then fouled and hugged by Durkak. And that's the guy, if there's anybody on the floor you want going to the line, it's Carr. He's 68% from the line this season.
Yeah, 22 seconds left. Obviously, depending on what happens with these free throw opportunities and a 6-point deficit for Rutgers, you got to go quick, obviously. He makes one or two. You got to look for the triples, but got to be efficient with each movement.
And the foul on Durkak is third. Carr to the free throw line. Carr 12 points. First one is up and in. And that makes it a 3-possession game. Puts them up 7. Carr 8 rebounds today.
Box out's crucial. 2 guards on the line for Michigan State. But this one comes off. You got to go up and get it.
Second free throw is good. Hit the front of the rim and in. 79-71, 20 seconds to go. Davis up the floor. Give it to Durkak around his screen. Down to 16 seconds. Fires up from way out. It's an air ball. And, well, that's going to do it with 13 seconds left. Couple of subs. Jarek Normand coming into the game for Michigan State. And Nick Sanders.
Number 2, Kurtan. Number 7, Jarek Normand.
Check it, it's Kurtang into the game. 79-71, in looking to inbound Holloman, does so to Akins. Akins dribbles away from Durkak, and then Bailey gives the foul with 10.1. Probably an unfair question, but just to put you into the mind of an Ace Bailey, they were all very aware, Madison Square Garden. They were all very aware, national TV audience on CBS. We are all aware of how good he is, clearly. Will he clearly bothered by the loss, there's no question. But someone like that, when he's going to look at his box score, be furious with himself that he shot 3 of 16?
Probably. A competitor like him, I think, will find the opportunities that he could have taken more advantage of. But to the credit of Michigan State, Jerry, I think to your point, you also have to understand the reality of the situation as you're playing against the best team in the Big Ten and arguably one of the best defenses in the entire nation.
2 free throws were good. Here's Bailey from about 35 feet out, puts it in with 4.6. 81-74, and that'll do it. Final seconds will tick off the clock. Final score here from Madison Square Garden. Michigan State wins their 12th straight game as they knock off Rutgers 81-74. You got some good efforts from Jordan Durkak. Ace had 18 points, but no Dylan Harper for much of this game, and Rutgers really struggling from the outside. A little bit of a flurry late from 3. They finished 9 of 30 from three-point range, but I don't think that really told the story as they fall today 81-74. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, post-game show on the RWJ Barnabas Health Rutgers Sports Network.
Steakhouse 85 is a 21st century rendition of a classic American steakhouse located in downtown New Brunswick. Opening daily at 4 p.m., Steakhouse 85 is a perfect spot for dinner with friends or for your next private party for groups up to 85 people. Enjoy date night specials on Mondays and Fridays. Enjoy live jazz music Friday and Saturday evenings. Steakhouse 85, the official steakhouse.
Charlotte, 6'2" senior, wears number 25. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists per game. Doesn't hit threes at a high percentage, 26%. He's attempted 92 of them, but does shoot 34% overall. Also a 76% free throw shooter. He's the other guy that can get it going relatively consistently. And they also then have number 23, Parker Fox, a really good rebounder, scores 7 a game. Another senior at 6'8". And then the guy maybe who's the X factor in this game is Femi Odakali. He is a interesting player, and then he really hits the offensive glass hard. Odakali, originally from Brooklyn, a senior transfer from New Mexico State, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. At 6'6", though, he really hits the glass hard. That's been the key note from Coach Altman in talking to him this week. You've got to keep Odakali off the boards, and if you do, then this Gopher team doesn't rebound as well. He's kind of the key there. Other guys, number 00 off the bench, Frank Mitchell, big body, big man. Isaac Awesome, a high-end recruit, a freshman who is the first guy off the bench, can get it going when he takes some shots. Bit of a streaky shooter, 39% from 3. And then also Brennan Rigsby, the Oregon transfer, who wears number 24. He will come off the bench for this team. He's been scoring about 5 points per game. And a couple other guys that may play, but mostly that's your rotation. Trey Edmonds, who wears number 5, could get in there as well. That's the rotation, though, for this Minnesota team. 5 senior starters and that big 3 that all scores in double figures. Again, Dawson Garcia, number 3, the guy to watch. And then I think an X factor is if Odakali can get to the offensive glass. We'll talk about that more on our Keys to the Game coming up as the Coors Light pregame show rolls on from Minnesota. Ashley Gentry's back with us in the OSN studio. Scoreboard update right after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community. And First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Denise McCallum. Denise's love for animals and people is boundless, caring for strays, supporting neighbors in need, and even helping animals in the Philippines during typhoons. Despite battling cancer, she remains selfless, driven by faith, and always ready to lend a hand. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Denise McCallum.
From the Oregon coast to the mighty Columbia, and from the Blue Mountains to the Siskiyous, we are with you. Whether your work takes you to the field, the forest, the factory floor, or the home office, no matter what you do, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers get back to work and helping to prevent future injuries by making each workplace safer and healthier. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
When you stay healthy, you can play to win. Optum Oregon is here to keep Duck fans in championship form. They offer affordable, quality care that's easy to access. Their lineup includes primary, specialty, and immediate care, plus innovative virtual care options when you're short on time. It's everything you need to feel your best. Optum is here for Duck fans and for Oregon. Learn more at OptumWinningPlay.com. That's OPTUM winningplay.com.
Welcome back to the Coors Light pregame show. Time for an update of scores from around the Big Ten and the nation. In the Oregon Sports Network studios, here's Ashley Gentry.
Well, the Ducks have landed at the barn and getting set for a matchup with the Golden Gophers. Ashley Gentry here with you inside the Learfield Network studios, taking a look at the rest of the Big Ten and top 25 action as we await tip-off. Slow day for the Big Ten. Only one other game. Quick look at the standings as it sits now. Oregon 5-3. They hold fourth in the conference. Wisconsin also 5-3 though. Leading the Big Ten, Michigan State. They secured their 12th straight win today in conference or overall 8-0 in Big Ten play. Number 8, Michigan State victorious over Rutgers. Rutgers holding in through start to finish. Michigan State only leading 35-32 after the first half, but Spartans get the win, pull away late, and hold on. 81-74, your final score, outscoring Rutgers 46-42 in the second half. Michigan State holding strong to first place in the Big Ten standings with Purdue, and Michigan just behind Purdue 8-2, and Michigan 6-2. Oregon 5-3 in a big game today against Minnesota. Now over in the top 25, tons of things to talk about. Tons of games. 2 have gone final and a lot still ongoing. One being that Michigan State victory over Rutgers. Again, 81-74 your final score. Then number 14, Mississippi State. They had a battle today against South Carolina. It took overtime, but Mississippi State able to hold on. They score 10 to South Carolina's 5 in overtime and win it 65-60 the final score. South Carolina now 0-7 in SEC play. Mississippi State 4-3. As for your games still ongoing, number 3, Iowa State. They're second in the Big Ten behind Houston, and they lead Arizona State on the road 64-58 with about 4.5 to go in the second half. Number 9, Kentucky on the road against Vanderbilt, and we've got a 51-all tie with about 11.5 left in the second half. Still plenty of ball to play, but a close game in that SEC battle. Then number 13, Texas A&M and Texas keeping it in the SEC. 55-40 the current score, 12 minutes to go with the Longhorns trailing Texas A&M. Georgia, they're having a great season, struggling in conference play 2-4, but 14-5 overall. They're on the road and trailing the 5th-ranked Florida Gators 35-19. Then coming up later, number 2, Duke. Number 1 in the ACC, number 2 overall. And it is a in-state rivalry matchup in Winston-Salem, taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons later this afternoon at LJVM Coliseum. Number 2, Duke Blue Devils 8-0 in ACC play and 16-2 overall. Wake Forest has dropped just 1 conference game so far. Should be a great matchup tonight out in North Carolina. Then number 16, Ole Miss, the only team to beat Alabama so far. They've got a matchup against number 22, Missouri, coming up later. Top 25 matchup for you there out of the SEC. Then kicking it over to the Big 12, number 23, West Virginia. They'll hit the road to take on Kansas State at 3 o'clock. Then a 3:30 tip for Big 12's leading number 7, Houston, against number 12, Kansas. Huge conference matchup between Kansas and Houston later this afternoon. Number 19, UConn. They're 6-2 in Big East play. They'll take the road today against Xavier. Then number 1, Auburn, leading the SEC and leading the nation. Huge game for them tonight at home against number 6, Tennessee. Top 10 matchup for you coming up later this evening. Then number 4, Alabama to host LSU to wrap up the night. Huge day for the top 25. Lots of big games on the line today. Number 15, Oregon, of course, getting ready for their matchup against Minnesota. But before we go, get you back courtside, Oregon women, they get a big win, 54-47 over Indiana. They're now 6-3 in Big Ten play, and it was defense that really brought this one home for the Ducks.
3:11 left. More McNeil the ball, working on Mevius to Parrish, looking inside. Kelly Honor had it poked away. Here goes Mevius. Layup for the lead. Yes, 3 minutes left. It's 46-45 Ducks. Kelly waving her arms in the air, imploring this Matthew Knight Arena crowd.
Mevius with the steal and score. That put Oregon in the lead, and they would go on to complete that comeback win. 54-47 the final score. 14 points and 6 rebounds for Peyton Scott in the win. And next up, number 21, Michigan State. That'll be a road game for your Oregon Ducks on Thursday. That's all the time we have from here for now. Tons going on in the top 25. We'll update you on those scores at the halfway mark. But a quick timeout, and then we'll get you back to the barn with Joey Mack. Oregon versus Minnesota coming up here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially. Like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Oregon Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT.
Ducks visiting Minnesota as Big Ten play continues. I'm Joey Mack on the Coors Light pregame show. Thanks to Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. I'll tell you, this is a fun matchup. Being on the road, Ducks have embraced being road warriors, and I think that's a key in this game. Keep that road mentality going, right? Whatever has been the secret sauce for the Ducks and winning all these road games, keep it up, because Oregon's 4-0 in true road games, and they're 4-0 in neutral site games. Got to keep that up. And Coach Altman said the ball movement. I do think that the ball movement will be a key against a Minnesota team that, playing in front of the home crowd, they can fit 14,625 here at Williams Arena, constructed in 1928. We'll see if they fill all those 14,625 seats, still filing in here as we get ready for tip-off. I think, though, that's a key. Oregon has got to move the ball because Minnesota's crowd and Minnesota's defense is going to keep Minnesota in this game. I really believe that. I think that Minnesota has figured some things out. Their rotation has settled in with Mike Mitchell now healthy in Big Ten play. I think the Ducks are going to have to bring that energy and move the ball, find the open man, hit a couple shots. Of course, rebounding is always critical. And the biggest key to this game, Ducks need to win one for Clay Jamison. That's right, Oregon's longtime athletic trainer. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday, Clay. Oregon getting a win for Clay Jamison. The Ducks were all wishing him happy birthday at breakfast and pregame meal today. Get a win for Clay Jamison. Big key for the Ducks. A guy who does so much for this university, this basketball program. Athletic trainers do more than just take care of the guys on game day. There's a whole lot more to that position. Shout out to Clay Jamison. Happy birthday to Clay Jamison today. That wraps up our Coors Light pregame show. Time for tip-off. When we come back, your Safeway starting lineups as the Ducks visit Minnesota on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
You're listening to Oregon basketball.
Right wing three. Yeah! Reverse lay-in is good! Oh!
Duck basketball from Learfield.
When you suddenly love everything.
You guys! I love this song! I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Well, Big Ten's really good.
Bounce pass back to Angel. Gets under the basket and one. Bartholomew for three. He hits.
Every night out is really a top 40 game, is a quad one game.
Now underneath. Biddle slams. What a pass. Bamba is spinning to the basket. Lays it in and one.
We're just trying to play our best basketball right now. Play our best basketball for 40 minutes because we know we're going to need that from here on out.
Shellstad around it. Now an NBA three. Good.
It's time for Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Today's game is brought to you by Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks. Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app today and earn free food with every purchase. And score a cheeseburger pack for $14.99 every Ducks basketball game day. Pepsi and Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks! Drink Pepsi. Coors Light. Choose chill. By OCCU, the credit union that gives you more. By U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. U.S. Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. And by Pacific Source Health Plans, doing what's right, not just what's required. Now let's go back to courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Oregon at Minnesota as the lights are dim here at the University of Minnesota Williams Arena. They call it the Barn. The Gophers currently being introduced. The Ducks have already been announced. The Safeway starting lineup. Jackson Shellstad scoring 12.5 per game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He wears number 3, along with TJ Bamba, number 5 in the backcourt. He's up to 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists after that nice performance against Washington. Forward, Jadrian Bam Tracy wearing number 2, 8 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Number 21, Brandon Angel, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist per contest. And finally, the center, Nate Biddle, wearing number 32, 13.5 points per game, nearly 8 rebounds per game, as Nate Biddle continues to look like an all-conference big man for the Ducks. Shellstad, Bamba, Tracy, Angel, and Biddle, your Safeway starting 5 for the Ducks. Meanwhile, for the home team, Minnesota, Mike Mitchell Jr. wearing number 2, 12 points per game, about 3 rebounds and 3 assists per game. Starts in the backcourt. They will go with a 3-guard set. And number 11, Femi Odekale, an offensive board specialist, 6 points and 5 rebounds per game, 3 assists per contest for Odekale. And then number 25, Lakai Patterson, aggressive scorer, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. Dawson Garcia wears number 3, the leading scorer for Minnesota, 19 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. And finally, number 23, Parker Fox, 7 rebounds and 6 points, 2.5 rebounds per game and 1 assist per contest. Mitchell, Odekale, Patterson, Garcia, and Fox for Minnesota. That's the Safeway starting lineup. Safeway, the official grocer of the Oregon Ducks. Jeffrey Anderson, Brian Dorsey, and Larry Scarato, the officials today. It looks like it will be Biddle jumping against Garcia atop the M logo at midcourt. Tip-off is brought to you by U.S. Bank, a proud sponsor of the Oregon Ducks. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Minnesota in the golden yellow home uniforms. And Oregon donning the green uniforms with Oregon in yellow across the chest. Tip-off up in the air, and it's won by Minnesota. Underway. Home team with the ball to start. I'm Joey Mack with Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. Ducks looking for a conference win here at Minnesota, looking for their 6th Big Ten win and 17th win overall. Minnesota working it around the perimeter to the right wing. Now dribbling. Garcia to the right block. Fades away. Left-hand J is good. Garcia, one of the more talented forwards in the country. Tracy with it. Left wing for the Ducks. Surveys the defense. Moves over to the right wing with a dribble. Now to Shellstad up top. And to Bamba left wing. 11 to shoot. Biddle top of the circle. Give to Shellstad. Shellstad with 2 defenders around him. 4 to shoot. Pass to Tracy. His 3. Off the backboard. Rebound Minnesota. Ducks back on D, trailing 2-0. Minnesota ball toward the right corner. That's Patterson. Dribbling to the wing. Now the right elbow. Works his way to the baseline. Jumper from the short corner. No good. Over the top of the rim. Rebound. Fox. Offensive putback. Missed it. Another offensive rebound. And this time he scores. 4-0 Minnesota early. Shellstad to Tracy. Right wing. Passes to Bamba. Top of the circle. Bamba squares to the basket. Dribbles to the left elbow. Now mid-post. Under the basket. And a whistle. He got fouled. First of the game, it goes against Minnesota. Patterson called for it. The 11-point per game scorer. Coming up on 2 minutes into the game. Inbound quickly to Angel. He scores under the basket and one. Baseline out of bounds play. The Ducks ran it right to Brandon Angel. Lay in with contact. Ducks are on the board. It's 4-2, and Angel will go to the free throw line. Angel, an 81% foul shooter. Had 15 points on 7 of 10 from the floor, 5 rebounds and 2 assists in the Ducks' last game, a win against Washington. He swishes the free throw. Ducks pull within 1, 4-3 after the and one. Odekale runs the point for Minnesota. Bamba bothering him around midcourt. Gets across, now passes to Fox, top of the circle. Over to the right wing. Mitchell trying to work. Dribbles, now fires it. Rattles in. 7-3 Minnesota. Bamba looking to answer quickly. His left wing 3 is off rim. Rebound Minnesota. Ducks worked fast. Now Minnesota works fast. Under the basket, a 2-hand jam for Fox. 9-3 Golden Gophers. Energy early for Minnesota. Bamba left wing, quickly into Biddle. Oregon with it. Hook shot. Biddle can't answer. It rattles out. A good look that didn't fall. 9-3 Golden Gophers. Top of the circle. Dribbling. Odekale passes to Garcia, and he hits a 3 from the left wing. 12-3 Minnesota. 8-0 run in 49 seconds. Shellstad. Top of the circle. Passes Angel, now inside to Biddle. Pass to Tracy, cutting to the basket. He laid it in with the right hand. 12-5 now. Ducks end the 8-0 run. Oregon on defense in front of the Duck bench. Right wing, spinning toward the basket. Odekale kicks back out. 3 up and good from Mitchell. Right wing triple. It's a double-digit lead for Minnesota, 15-5. Bamba tries to lob it under the basket. No one there. Turned over. Stolen by the Golden Gophers. Odekali handles it. Pass to Garcia. From the left side, tries to drive. Met by Biddle, blocked into the hands of Mitchell, and he's fouled. Into the hands of Fox, and he was fouled. Tough start for the Ducks. Something Dana Altman has talked about. Wanted a better start. But at the first time out, it's a 15-5 advantage for Minnesota. 15:56 to go in the first half. 15-5, Golden Gophers on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle.
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild. There's dancing, binge-watching, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
You know what I could really go for right now? Literally anything that comes in a McDonald's carton, wrapper, or bag. Or a McDonald's cup. Yes, any of those items should do it.
Or, Duck fans, why not get them all? Order with the app and get a bacon double cheeseburger, 4-piece chicken McNugget, small fries, and soft drink for only $7. Offer valid exclusively in the McDonald's app. Must opt into rewards at participating restaurants.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember. Back to the land of my first love. Would you
They combined 6 of 33. That's 18% from three-point range. Ducks are also holding opponents to 29 of 91 since January 5th. That's just about 32% from downtown. Well, Minnesota has bucked that trend early. It hit a couple tough ones, but the three-point defense has been a real key for the Ducks of late. Oregon needs to tighten that up and hit a couple threes themselves, maybe. Gophers have hit 5 of their last 6 from the floor overall. 2 free throws for Parker Fox after the offensive rebound. Minnesota already with 3 offensive rebounds. Free throw good to make it 16-5. 6 total rebounds for Minnesota, none for Oregon here at the first time out. 11-point lead for the Golden Gophers. Both free throws from Fox good. A 54% foul shooter on the year. Biddle to Shellstad. Oregon gets it to Tracy, left wing. He fakes, bounce pass under the bucket toward Biddle, turned over. Fox poked it loose. Now he tries to run the floor, passes it to the right wing, deflected by the Ducks. Able to get back. Oregon defensively set now. Odekali, he works it toward the left mid-post and hits a jumper. 19-5, Golden Gophers. 15-2 run in 2:35. Now Shellstad to Angel, left wing, dribbling inside the lane, kicks out to Barthélemy. First time he's touched the ball tonight. Now to Angel, spinning to the basket, fouled by Fox. Minnesota picking up the 3rd foul against the Golden Gophers. Fox picking up his 2nd. Patterson's on the bench with 1. Isaac Osama is in the game for the first time for Minnesota. The freshman who's first off the bench in their rotation. Brandon Angel misses the first free throw. It's still 19-5. 7-0 run for Minnesota the last minute 20. Next free throw from Angel is good. 19-6. Minnesota ball. Breaking a little Oregon pressure. Osama, bounce pass ahead to the right wing. Now pass to the top. Osama gets it back. Looks for a pass deflected by Barthélemy. Regathered by Odekale. Odekale to the free throw line. Jump shot. Rattles in. Everything's going in for the Golden Gophers. 21-6. Biddle. Handoff Shellstad. Shellstad, help from a Biddle screen. Works to the free throw line. Slices through the defense. Scores with the left hand. 21-8 now. Ducks trying to cut into the lead. Raheem Moss and Kwame Evans Jr. will check in next time out. Odekale, pass to the right side. Now up top, Trey Edmonds off the bench. And to Mitchell, left wing. Dribbles to his right, now fires a three off to the right. Rebound, Tracy. First three-pointer that hasn't gone in. Minnesota now 3 of 4 from downtown. Shellstad, bounce pass to Tracy, right wing. Now up top, swinging all the way to the left wing, Barthélemy. Lob inside to Biddle. Biddle goes up, met by Edmonds, who knocked it away. Biddle couldn't finish with the contact. Minnesota the other direction. To Mitchell, right wing. 21-8, Golden Gophers lead. Free throw line, Edmonds bounces it under the basket to Garcia. Hook shot, left hand good. Left block, make. 23-8, Minnesota. Shellstad passes it off the foot of Odekale. Tracy and Angel out with Moss and Evans in. Brennan Rigsby is checking in for Minnesota now. Former Oregon player. Moss into Biddle. Biddle now to Shellstad near midcourt. 23-8, Golden Gophers. Ball up top to Biddle. Hand off to Moss. Comes around to the right wing. Passes to Evans. Three ball. In and out. Rebound Minnesota. Evans with a decent look near the top of the circle. Edmonds with it. Center of the floor. Minnesota now works it to Osama. Drives down the right side. Doesn't like what he sees. Backs it out to Rigsby. Now up top. Edmonds. Handoff there. Driving inside. Mitchell, kick out. Garcia, three. Good from the left wing. Those are the threes he likes. Catch and shoot. It's 26-8 Minnesota. Moss, left wing. Up top to Barthélemy. Three ball. Answered. Keyshawn Barthélemy has done that so many times this year. 43% from downtown. Feels like every one that he hits is when Oregon needs a bucket. 26-11 now. Minnesota still leading big. Mitchell comes around a screen. Bounce pass to the screener. Fouled by Evans. Edmonds was on his way to the basket, and KJ Evans fouled him. It's 26-11. With 12:05 to go in the first half. At the free throw line, Edmonds, 11 for 31 this year, 35%. Bounces out. Edmonds, the bench big man, averages about 9.5 minutes per game. And now Caden Betts, number 4, is coming in. Averages 6 minutes per contest. They're able to go to the bench and save those big three scorers a little bit, who all play about 35 minutes a game. They're 3 leading scorers. Edmonds makes the next free throw, runs it to 27-11. Oregon ball, Barthélemy under the basket. Misses from the right block. Rebound, Minnesota's Edmonds. 27-11, Golden Gophers. Up top, Edmonds to the left side, Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles to the center of the floor. Now launches a 3. Air ball from near the right wing. Timeout on the floor. Minnesota is shooting 67%, 10 for 15. And 67% from 3, 4 of 6. Golden Gophers, 27. Ducks, 11 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
It's been so long. How have you been?
Hello, I'm doing well.
Dave, why are you talking that way?
Please say 1 for a compliment or 2 for a question.
Yeah, this is weird. I think I'm going to go.
Talking with an automated phone tree can feel pretty ridiculous. That's why when you call Pacific Source Health Plans, you'll get a real person to answer all your important questions.
Pacific Source Health Plans? This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees. Find a plan at PacificSourceMembersFirst.com.
Always us. Always us. You're listening to Oregon Basketball from Learfield. Always us. Always us. Always us.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I like a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
My son, Ricky, took his life by the use of a firearm. It broke me, and I contemplated suicide. My grandson, I was going to have to be here for him. I still own my firearm. I keep it in a safe because I want to keep my grandson and myself safe.
Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now.
Minnesota leading 27-11, having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle. Just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab Tires offers free pre-trip safety checks of your brakes, battery alignment, suspension, and steering. Stop by anytime or schedule your appointment online at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952. Oregon basketball is also brought to you by Pacific Source Health Plans. With health plans for individuals, families, employers, and Medicare eligibles, Pacific Source does what's right, not just what's required. .67% shooting for Minnesota. Ducks have got to cut that down. Maybe force a couple turnovers. Golden Gophers have not turned it over yet with 11:34 to go in the first half. It's Evans, Barthélemy, Bamba, Moss, and Supreme Cook now on the floor for the Ducks. Cook coming off maybe his best performance of the season against Washington. He was super efficient, 13 points in 11 minutes against the Dogs. Barthélemy runs point. Hand off to Moss. To Bamba, now right wing Evans. Evans dribbles, passes to Barthélemy, who bounces it under the basket to Cook. Cook spins, and an offensive foul called on Supreme Cook as he spun to the basket. So a turnover for Oregon and a foul on Cook. Ducks with a little pressure. Minnesota gets the ball to Rigsby. He crosses the timeline. Bartholomew there defending him. Rigsby give to the top. The bench big man Frank Mitchell, and a foul away from the ball on a screen. Raheem Moss whistled for it. Ducks trailing 27-11 with 11:02 to go in the first half. Dribbling left wing, back in action. Odekali picks up the dribble near the right elbow. Passes to the perimeter. Patterson puts it on the floor with 4 to shoot. Screen coming. Patterson around it to the right elbow. 1 second to shoot. At the buzzer. Bounced off the backboard and the rim. Rebound Ducks. Here's Bamba in transition. Runs the floor. Lays it in. They'll say no shot. Foul was on the floor. Nice aggressive take by TJ Bamba. 10:33 to go in the first half. Bamba will run the baseline out of bounds after the first foul against Brennan Rigsby. Into Moss, right wing. Passes toward the center of the floor. Bartholomew dribbles to the left. Surveys the defense. Still dribbling. Now pass to Bamba up top. Bamba attacking. Runner in and out. Missed it from the right elbow. Had a decent look. Odekali the rebound and outlet for Minnesota. He jabs one way, now fires a long 2. Missed it from the left wing, off iron. Bartholomew snags it for the Ducks. A quarter of the way into the game, it's 27-11 Minnesota. Evans to Moss, right wing, inside to Cook. Cook with some space, fakes, goes up, scores. He got the help defender in the air and was able to lay it in. Ends a scoring drought of over 2 minutes for the Ducks, 27-13 Minnesota. 9:40 left on that first half clock. Odekali passes to Garcia to the left wing. Patterson catches, now spins, goes toward the basket. Stolen by Bamba. Ducks have a 3-on-1 to Evans. Missed the transition lay-in. Rebound Minnesota. 27-13 Minnesota still. Evans had some space, didn't fall. Odekali tries to back down Moss into the middle of the lane. Goes one way, fakes, tied up by Evans. Kicks back out. Garcia 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound Bamba, and he's fouled after snagging the ball. 0-0 the whistle. Mitchell called for the foul. Nine minutes to go in the first half. Ducks substitute Angel Tracy in, joining Cook, Bamba, and Bartholomew. Bartholomew passes to Bamba. Down 27-13. TJ takes the dribble, now fires it back out to Bartholomew, who hits the 3 from the top. Bamba took it to the free throw line. Quick out to Bartholomew, knocked it down. 27-16, Oregon closing in. Minnesota 0 of its last 4. Scoring drought of over 3 minutes for the Golden Gophers. Mitchell up top, give to the right side. Odekali dribbles toward the free throw line, spins to the basket. Wild left hand take off the mark. Rebound Angel. Ducks a chance to cut it to single digits now. Bamba driving left side, got to the bucket, laid it in. Timeout Minnesota. Here we go, Ducks. Nice take by Bamba. Just physical to the left block and scored. 27-18. Minnesota still leading, but the Ducks have closed the gap to single digits again. Minnesota has led by as many as 18. The Ducks' point total here right now. Timeout on the floor for the Golden Gophers with 8:14 to go in the first half, and it will send to a full timeout. Ducks on a run, a 7-0 run, the last minute 37 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturers' websites as of 10/20/24.
From the Oregon coast to the mighty Columbia, and from the Blue Mountains to the Siskiyous, we are with you. Whether your work takes you to the field, the forest, the factory floor, or the home office, no matter what you do, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers get back to work and helping to prevent future injuries by making each workplace safer and healthier. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturers' websites as of 10/20/24.
Ducks back in it. Down 27-18, holding Minnesota to 0 of its last 5 in a scoring drought of 351 now. And the Ducks are now in the Big Ten, and Hoodoo Ski Area has a big deal for all kids 10 and under. Kids ski and ride free all day, every day at Hoodoo. And Oregon basketball is sponsored by Pepsi, Bigfoot Beverages, the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app. Download the app, follow the Ducks, go Ducks, drink Pepsi. Ducks will keep the pressure on out of the Minnesota timeout. Golden Gophers break it with a pass ahead to Patterson, setting the half-court offense. Ball now goes to Asama, and it's stolen by Bamba. Bamba runs the floor, right-hand lay-in. 7-point lead now for Minnesota. Oregon on a 9-0 run. A 12-1 run in 4.5 minutes. 3 straight field goals for the Ducks. Bamba, the senior, stealing the ball from a freshman guard around the perimeter on the last possession. Now up top, it's Mitchell, the senior, handling it for Minnesota. Stops at the free throw line after a dribble. Bounce pass to Garcia, left mid-post against Angel. Wild hook is good. Boy, tough shot from the left block, and he got it to go. That's why he's regarded as one of the best in the country. 29-20, Minnesota ends the run. Pass under the bucket for Barthélemy. Cook goes up and he's blocked. Minnesota the other way. Garcia up top. Passes it to Mitchell. Thought about a three, doesn't take it. Now dribbles to the right elbow. Jump shot short, rebound Angel. Asama, the one that came from behind and blocked Cook on the last defensive possession. Now the Ducks with the ball again. 29-20, Minnesota leading. 6:40 to go until halftime. Barthélemy passes left wing, Angel. Underneath, bounce pass to Cook. One-on-one. Cook misses with the right hand. Physical under the bucket. Didn't go. Minnesota ball, right wing, Patterson. He attacks the basket. Bounce pass under the bucket. Rebound, taken away by the Ducks. Thought they'd get a shot up. Minnesota did not. Ducks just deflected it away and stole it. 29-20, Minnesota leading. Now Bamba has the ball deflected. Passes it to Angel. Angel makes a three from the left corner. Bounced off the rim twice before it went in. And a timeout taken by Dana Altman. He wants to talk it over as the Ducks are on a 12-2 run in 3:51. Minnesota got the one bucket, but Oregon has kept the pressure on. Exactly 6 minutes to go until halftime. The Ducks trail 29-23. Minnesota, 1 of its last 7. Still shooting 52% in the game and 50% from 3. But the Ducks now 50% from 3, 3 of 6, and 9 of 19 overall, 47%. Minnesota, though, still leading the rebounding category 13-7. That number is going to come up at halftime. I can guarantee it when Dana Altman talks with the Ducks in the locker room. Out of the Coach Altman timeout, Minnesota will inbound against some Oregon pressure. They get it in, and now Oregon backs off. Jackson Shellstad and Nate Biddle back in for Dana Altman's Ducks. Mitchell up top. Now pass to Fox, playing with 2 fouls. He hands it to Mitchell around the perimeter, dribbling to the right wing. Pass under the basket. Fox able to score it. He got behind the Duck defense, and the Gophers found him. 31-23, Minnesota leading. Angel, left wing 3 off a pass, no good. Rebound, Minnesota. Mitchell rebounding and running. Ducks get back. Stops at the top. Help from a screen. Pass to Garcia. Garcia dribbles. Long 2. Good. 10-point lead for the Golden Gophers. A little 4-0 run for Minnesota. Angel to Barthélemy left wing. Lobs it to nobody. And a foul called on Minnesota, or was it on the Ducks? It's going to stay with Oregon. Foul goes on Minnesota. Yeah. On the replay, Nate Biddle was getting held by Garcia. That's his first. That's why the lob inside went to nobody, because Biddle got held up. Barthélemy, top of the circle. Pass to Angel, right wing. Hits the triple. Brandon Angel getting it going today. 33-26. Ducks back within single digits. Angel with 10. 2 for 3 from downtown. Minnesota ball. Fox. Hand at the left wing to Mitchell. Mitchell against Barthélemy. Help from a screen. Pass to Fox. Left mid post. Passes it to a cutter to the basket, and Patterson lays it in. Really a fadeaway J. Point blank. 35-26 Minnesota. Barthélemy. Catch and shoot. Right wing. In and out. Foul on the floor on the rebound against Minnesota. Osama's first, 7th on the Golden Gophers. Ducks are in the bonus. Nate Biddle to the free throw line. Has not scored today. 4:12 go in the first half. Short on the front end of the 1-and-1. 35-26 Golden Gophers. Up top. Fox. Handoff. Mitchell dribbles to the right elbow. Picks it up. Passes to Fox. Runs down Broadway and dunks. Nobody picked him up after the screen and roll. 37-26. Angel with it for the Ducks. Dribbles to under the basket and is fouled. We'll see if it was a shooting foul. Golden Gophers have hit 4 straight. And the foul sends us to a timeout. It was on Osama, his second. 37-26, Golden Gophers. Final 3:38, where it feels like the Ducks need to close in. 11-point deficit. Back to Minnesota in a moment on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
BECU, You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Always us.
Takes it for three. Good from the left corner. Cutting to the basket. Two-hand jam.
This is Duck Basketball from Learfield.
This message is for Shauna, my mom who just finished her high school diploma. I wanted to say I'm so proud of you for finishing school. You told me it's never too late to achieve your dreams. I hope to make you as proud as you have made me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle.
Or forget extra diapers.
You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never, ever become a minivan mom.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby.
Minnesota back to a double-digit lead, 37-26. Ducks closed within 5-6, and now it's a double-digit lead for Minnesota again as the Golden Gophers have hit 4 straight field goals, shooting 60% in the game. For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to SiriusXM Big Ten Radio Channel 372 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM app. SiriusXM, the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along with the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Radio 2025. And Duck fans, check out PizzaHut.com for great deals. No one out pizzas the Hut. So Brandon Angel to the line. It was a shooting foul, I think. Nope, front end of a 1-and-1, and he hits it. Doesn't matter, he's going to shoot 2 anyway. That was the 8th foul against Minnesota. Brandon Angel leading the Ducks with 11 points. Next free throw for Angel. Good. Ducks within 9, 37-28. Oregon with some pressure on the ball into Osama. Osama across midcourt, bothered by Shellstad. Passes it away to Fox. Dribbles and double dribbles. Oh, a foul called on Nate Biddle. Man, it sure looked like Fox dribbled and then double clutched it, lost the handle. Looking at the replay. Oh, boy. Inbound for Minnesota, leading 37-28. Garcia into the middle of the lane. Physical take, no. Rebound on the floor. Grabbed by Fox. And I think he might have stepped on the baseline. No, it's a foul now against Oregon. 6th against the Ducks. Heard the whistle, and he was tiptoeing on the baseline. Thought he might have stepped out. Instead, it's a foul against the Ducks. It's on Bamba, his first. Minnesota with it again. Mitchell working near the left corner. Passes to Fox, swing to the top. Garcia dribbles, passes, right wing. Osama around a little screen toward the corner. Bounce pass to Garcia. Extra pass under the bucket. Fox met by Angel. Pass back out to the perimeter. Now to the right wing. And at the buzzer, he hit it. Patterson from the right wing. Big shot. 40-28 Minnesota. Angel trying to answer, swishes from the left wing. 40-31, Oregon back within 9. The Ducks do answer. And Osama is fouled by Shellstad in the backcourt. Parker Fox checks out. Currently a plus 17 in 8 minutes. When he's been in there, Minnesota's been a different team. Osama at the line. Rattles in. 10-point lead for the Golden Gophers with 2:27 to go. Halftime adjustments. Ducks will need a few. Next free throw goes back iron. Rebound tipped to himself. Bomba's got it. Outlet to Shellstad. 2:20 to go until half. 41-31 Minnesota. Shellstad up top. Dribbles with the left hand. Bounces to Angel. Angel backing down. Kick out. Barthélemy fakes. Passes to Shellstad. NBA 3. That's good. 41-34. Ducks cut into the lead again. Now they need a turnover. Minnesota has hit 5 of its last 7 field goals. Osama. Pass to the top, Mitchell, the bench big man. Hands off. Patterson around a screen to the right elbow. Behind the back dribble. Now left side is fouled as he drives in. That's the 8th on the Ducks. Bomba's second with $1:42 to go in the first half. 41-34 Minnesota. Odekali's back in with Osama out for Minnesota. And Patterson steps to the charity stripe. Good. 42-34 Minnesota. Ducks 4 of 6 at the line. Minnesota is 5 of 7. Next free throw no good. Supreme Cook rebound. Shellstad dribbling up top to the free throw line. Passes to Tracy, back to Shellstad. 15 to shoot. Shellstad gets by a defender. Extra pass under the basket. Cook dunks. Good find. 42-36. Oregon clawing back in. Minute 18 until halftime. Need a stop and a basket here. Patterson, running point. Center of the floor. Angles to his left. Now passes to the right. Mitchell, handoff. Odekali. Up top pass, Patterson. To Mitchell, right back to Patterson. To the right elbow, jump shot, good. 44-36. Minnesota leading. Under a minute. Shellstad, double screen. Dribbling, passes to Barthélemy, center of the floor. Now Tracy, right wing. Tracy puts it on the deck. Driving, left hand, score. Cross through the lane, hit the underhand finish. 44-38. Ducks down 6 on D. 4 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Minnesota ball. Patterson looks for a play. Now 9 to shoot. Help from a screen. Shellstad goes under it, staying with the ball. Passes to the top. Garcia, right wing. 2, 1, 3. Off the mark. Rebound Cook. Quickly outlet Barthélemy, half court. Off the backboard. Ducks clawed back. Minnesota 44. Ducks 38. Here at the halftime break. Oregon closed, making 4 straight field goals. Both teams are over 50% from the floor. Rest of the halftime stats when we come back to Minnesota. It's Golden Gophers 44 and the Ducks 38 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you've been having your McDonald's sausage McMuffin with an iced coffee from somewhere else, now is a great time to reconsider.
In the Pacific Northwest, it's never too cold for an iced coffee in the morning. Grab yourself a medium caramel, French vanilla, or classic iced coffee for just $2.29. Warning, beverage may cause craving for McMuffin or hash browns. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
Your home for Oregon hoops.
Attack. One-on-one. He lays it in and scores. Middle of the lane. Oh, what a finish. He does.
This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
August was born 3 pounds, 9.8 ounces. When I first saw him, it was a whole range of emotions. There's stuff I still want to do. Being a young dad, it's not giving up. It's shifting. I looked through his eyes. I can envision the whole future with him already. To throw the first football to him, give him ice cream for the first time. My life is now devoted to his life.
Through all of fatherhood's firsts, never stop being a dad. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
This is the Toyota Halftime Report on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Toyota, let's go places. A first half recap along with scores from the Big Ten and the rest of college basketball and the first half stats. They're all right here. Now let's go back courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Ducks close to 6 here at halftime. Minnesota 44. Ducks 38, Minnesota 57% shooting, 17 for 30, and 50% from 3, 5 of 10, 63% at the free throw line, 5 of 8. Ducks started out real slow, got down double digits at the first media timeout, but came back strong offensively. Closed the half with 4 straight field goals, 54% shooting now, and 14 of 26 overall. 55% from 3, 6 of 11, 67% at the free throw line, 4 of 6. Both teams clean in terms of taking care of the basketball, each with 3 turnovers. Ducks +1, 5 to 4 points off turnovers. But Minnesota has a 6 rebound advantage, 17 rebounds compared to 11 for the Ducks. And on the offensive glass, 5 to 1, Minnesota the advantage. That was one of Dana Altman's keys in this game, offensive rebounds. Just like the Purdue game, it was 14-2 second chance points in the Purdue game. It's 7-0 second chance points Minnesota here in this game. Ducks are, I'm sure, focusing on that here during their halftime conversation. Bench points, Ducks have 10, Minnesota with just 2. Oregon +4, an advantage for points in the paint, 16-12. Fast break points, Ducks have a 4-2 advantage there. Each team with 1 block, Oregon 3 steals, Minnesota 2. Ducks have 10 assists on 14 made field goals. I think, apart from a few possessions, the Ducks have moved the ball better here in this game. Minnesota, though, 13 assists on 17 made field goals. It has not been tied apart from when it was 0-0 for 26 seconds, and there has not been a lead change in this game. Ducks have not led. Minnesota has led for 19 minutes and 32 seconds. It's the Toyota halftime break, and Minnesota got a 44-38 advantage. Brandon Angel leading the way for the Ducks with 15 points. Talked about that on the Toyota Coaches Corner today, getting Brandon Angel some more touches. He's hit some threes, 3 of them, critical threes in this game, the only Duck in double figures. Nate Biddle has not scored. Jackson Shelstad with 5 points. It's been Brandon Angel keeping the Ducks in this thing. 6-point deficit at the half. And Ashley Gentry's got some more scores for you when we come back on the Toyota Halftime Report here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2024-25 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student-athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. The University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific North-South Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Deep in the woods. Deep in the woods. This is the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
When we learn the power of hope, recovery is possible. Find out how at startwithhope.com. Brought to you by the National Council for Mental Wellbeing, Shatterproof, and the Ad Council.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now, so good to see you real.
The Toyota Halftime Report continues with a check of scores from around the country. Once again, to Ashley Gentry in the Learfield Network Studios.
Well, a fast start for Minnesota puts them in the lead here at the halfway mark. It's 44-38 in favor of the Golden Gophers. Oregon able to get some momentum there at the end. Brandon Angel leading both teams with 15 points so far in this game, but a big second half coming up for Oregon and the Ducks. As for the rest of the Big Ten, only one other game today inside conference action, and it was number 8 Michigan State on the road taking on Rutgers. Rutgers hung in there throughout this game, trailing by just a few points after the first half, 35-32, but the Spartans able to hold on and remain unbeaten in Big Ten play, now 8-0, securing their 12th straight win today on the road against the Scarlet Knights, who fall to 10-10 overall and 3-6 in Big Ten play. And that's the only other game for the Big Ten today. Some coming up tomorrow. Indiana hosting Maryland in the early morning hours Pacific time. Then number 18 Wisconsin at home against Nebraska, and things will end at noon Pacific for the Big Ten, with Northwestern on the road taking on number 17 Illinois. But as for today, just the two games. Michigan State victorious over Rutgers 81-74, and Oregon trailing Minnesota 44-38 here at the halfway mark. We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and check in on the top 25 right after this. You're listening to Oregon Men Basketball from Learfield.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big Ten Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Sports.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially. Like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
If you know your party's extension, press or say 1. To leave a message in our company mailbox, press or say 2. Spoiler alert, it will be full.
Representative.
Would you speak to your mother in that tone?
Speak to a real human being.
You shouldn't need to shout into the void to get your health insurance questions answered.
Pacific Source Health Plans. This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
44-38 Minnesota, your score at the halfway mark as we approach the start of the second half out at the barn. Big second half coming up for the Ducks. But as for the rest of the top 25, there is tons to talk about and plenty of drama in the SEC today. How about Vanderbilt at home hosting number 9 Kentucky, and they win it. Vanderbilt fans stormed the court after the 74-69 victory over Kentucky. That is now 3-3 in SEC play for the Wildcats, and Vanderbilt now 4-3. Then another upset for you in the SEC land. Texas at home, an in-state rivalry against 13th ranked Texas A&M, and it's a 1-point victory in Austin for the Longhorns, 70-69. Your final score. Then keeping it in the SEC, the ranked team wins out, but it took overtime. Number 14, Mississippi State on the road against South Carolina. South Carolina still searching for their first conference win, but they fall to 0-7 today after they lose to Mississippi State 65-60 in overtime. Couple of other games ongoing. One more that has gone final. Number 3, Iowa State defeats Arizona State 76-61. Number 5, Florida hosting Georgia, and it is a big-time lead for the Gators, 78-51 with about 6.5 left on the clock. The number 2, Duke on the road against Wake Forest, in-state rivalry over in North Carolina, and the Blue Devils lead at 17-10 with about 6.5 until halftime. That's all the time we have from here for now. Second half coming up at the barn, and Minnesota leads Oregon 44-38. We'll get you back for the start of the second half with Joey Mack right after this. You're listening to Oregon men's basketball from Learfield.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2024-25 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. The University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific Source Health Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
Your home for Oregon hoops.
Blocks him again. He hits it and he's fouled. Follows and slams.
This is Duck Basketball from Learfield.
Put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B. I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Wrapping up the Toyota halftime. Thanks to Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. It is Oregon ball as the Ducks trail 44-38 here against Minnesota. Ducks set the offense to the right corner. Bam, Tracy knocks down a triple. Catch and shoot on the play, and the Ducks score quickly. It's 44-41, Oregon closing in on the Golden Gophers. The Ducks have not led in this contest. Ball up top. Odekali to the free throw line. Spins toward the bucket. Gets Biddle in the air. Now passes off to Fox under the basket. Kicks to the perimeter. Extra pass to Garcia. Garcia drives. Blocked by Biddle. Quick outlet. Shellstad runs the floor and is fouled by Patterson. Gopher fans don't like it. Oregon within 3 early going of the second half. Bamba will inbound. Does to Tracy. Left corner. Passes it to Shellstad and Angel up top. Angel now to Biddle. Biddle, handoff to Shellstad. Passes to Angel. Lob inside to Biddle. Ball deflects away and stolen by Minnesota. Golden Gopher ball. Patterson. Pass up top to Fox and to Mitchell, right wing. Dishes it to the center of the floor. Now angling to the left. Patterson dribbling top of the circle. Give to Mitchell. 9 to shoot. Mitchell, jab step, launches and misses. Dribbled to his left hand, took the shot with a hand in his face, didn't go. Ducks down 3 with the ball. 90 seconds into the second half. Shellstad to Angel, right wing. Now to Bamba. Bamba dribbles to the free throw line. Stops in the middle of the lane. Turnaround shot goes down. 44-43. Ducks within 1. Now Minnesota fans starting to get loud when the Golden Gophers are on offense. Feeling that pressure a bit with Oregon hot on their heels. A 5-0 lead in the second half for the Ducks. Right wing, he traveled. Mitchell dragged that pivot foot. It's a turnover for Minnesota. Just the 4th turnover for the Golden Gophers. The Ducks take possession, a chance to take the lead for the first time today. 44-43. Ducks down. Bamba with it from the right wing. Takes it toward the short corner. Steps to the basket and one. Ducks lead for the first time today as TJ Bamba muscles his way to the bucket. 45-44. Bamba to the line. He leaned in to Patterson and drew the foul, which is the 3rd on Patterson. TJ Bamba at the free throw line, this year 72%. And he swishes it. Ducks by 2, 46-44. Golden Gopher ball. Ducks with a little pressure around midcourt, as they often like to do. Odekali feeling out the defense. Now drives all the way to the right block. Puts up a shot, off, rebound, Fox. Throws it to Garcia at the free throw line. Dribbles toward the basket, scores. Tie game, 46 apiece. And Jackson Shellstad draws a foul on Odakali. Couldn't even get the ball in before that foul was called. Tied at 46 with 17:10 to go here at Minnesota. Shellstad tries to pass to Angel, had it deflected. Now the ball for Minnesota to the left corner. Pass up top, over the top of the defense to Garcia, blocked by Biddle, but a review, I think that'll call a goaltender. 48-46, Minnesota leading. Lobbed it over the top, and Garcia was ready to lay it in. 2-point lead now for the Golden Gophers. Shellstad up top. To Angel, bothered at the left wing as he receives the pass. Now to Biddle. Biddle throws it to the right corner. Tracy open. Tracy too strong on the three. Rebound long to Minnesota. Golden Gopher ball with a 2-point lead. Fox beyond the arc. Gives it to Mitchell. He comes around to the elbow. Right side, backs out to the wing. Pass to Fox, back to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles free throw line, throws it to Garcia, the left corner. He drives, kicks out, fake one way. Odakali drives in and slams. He got a man in the air and took advantage with a drive and dunk. 4-point lead for Minnesota. Bamba into the lane, kick out, Angel three. Off rim, rebound, Fox. Mitchell with it, near midcourt, setting it up for Minnesota. Pass to Odakali. At the right wing, give to Mitchell. Fakes, drives, and kicked the ball. Kicked it out of bounds to the baseline. Minnesota is on a 6-0 run. The last minute 50. 3 straight field goals for the Golden Gophers. Ducks have not scored in over 2 minutes after getting their first lead of the game. It's 50-46, Minnesota with 15:33 to go on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Before halftime, beers turned into a tough nail-biter, and before cheering for opposing teams turned into unexpected friendships, someone had to bring the six-pack of Kona Big Wave. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri, 21+. Enjoy responsibly. Ducks trailed by 6 at the Toyota halftime and now trail by 4 at the first media timeout of the second half. 15:33 to go at Minnesota. A 6-0 run for Minnesota. Ducks, though, outscoring them 8-6 in the second half after, at one point, they were outscoring them 5-0 in the second half. Duck basketball is sponsored by OCCU. Duck fans get more for the things they care about with Remarkable Checking and the Duck Debit Card. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Oregon basketball is also brought to you by our friends at Kohl's. The unexpected happens every day, and when it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. This is the 9th meeting between these two teams, according to the Minnesota record book. Minnesota 5-3 all time, but according to the Oregon record book, it's 6-3 all time for Minnesota. I don't know if the two record books didn't match up, actually, heading into this one. Garcia's got it into the middle of the lane, back in action, and he hits a turnaround hook about 7 feet out. 52-46, Minnesota. Out of the break, they run the play for Garcia, and he scores. Now Shellstad to the right elbow, to the mid-post, and he scores with the right hand. Back to a 4-point game. Minnesota, ball goes up top. Now Mitchell with it. And a foul called on Bamba with the pass looking for Odekale. That's a big foul on TJ Bamba. It's his third. 4-point lead for Minnesota. Ball in to Osama. He gives to Garcia up top. Pass to Osama. Right back to Garcia. And Angel fouls him as he was cutting to the basket. Second foul against the Ducks. First on Angel. Inbound for Minnesota. Ducks down 4. Garcia, long jumper. Missed it from the left corner. Right corner, excuse me. Ducks get the rebound. Transition. Barthélemy short on a 3 from the right wing. Ducks went quick. 14-12 to go in the game. Minnesota ball. 4-point lead for the Golden Gophers. Mitchell. And a whistle, travel. Minnesota turns it over as Odekale touched it again before trying to hand it to Mitchell. Bam Tracy going to come back in for the Ducks with TJ Bamba and those 3 fouls checking out. 52-48 Minnesota. To Tracy left wing. Passes to Shellstad. Almost went through his hands and out of bounds. He's able to grab it near the sideline. Now back to Tracy. Left wing. Pass to Shellstad up top. Barthélemy swings it to Evans in the right corner. Evans back up top. Shellstad with 8 to shoot. Shellstad's got to create. Gets to the middle of the lane. Throws it to the corner. Tracy fakes. Now fires. Air ball. Minnesota grabs the rebound. Shot clock violation, but ball was in the Golden Gophers' hands after that shot attempt before the buzzer went off. Minnesota ball. Still that 4-point lead for the Golden Gophers. Right wing. Entry pass to Garcia. Bothered by Evans. Ball's on the floor. Taken away. And a kick ball. Evans with pretty good defense there. Knocked the ball away from Garcia. They were fighting for it on the baseline. It'll be out of bounds to Minnesota. Into Fox, right wing. Hand off to Mitchell. Mitchell to the free throw line. Fades away. Misses short on the jumper. Barthélemy grabs the rebound. Quickly ahead. Tracy. Right wing stopped by the defense. Oregon down 4 to Barthélemy up top. Now Moss swing to the left corner. Driving baseline Evans. Evans to the basket. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. Minnesota picking up foul number 4 and the third on Fox. A critical third foul on Fox. He's playing with the best plus-minus on the team right now, plus 15 in 15 minutes. He had 2 fouls in the first half, which sent him to the bench, and was part of why Oregon got the lead back to single digits. Minnesota has led by as many as 18 in this game. Ducks have led by 2. Free throw from Evans is good. It's a 3-point lead now for Minnesota. Next one from Evans. Good. 2-point deficit for the Ducks. Under 13 now in the game. Inbound, Odekale. Crosses the timeline with Moss working on it. Raheem Moss off the bench. Pretty pesky defender. Oh, and he's called for a foul at midcourt. Just reached too much. Third on the Ducks. Second on Moss. Inbound. Odekale's got it up top. Passes to the free throw line. Garcia with Evans right there on him. Tries to back down Evans. KJ staying physical. Forces a pass to Asama. Back out to the perimeter. Now left wing. 3 up. Off rim. Odekale missed it. Duck rebound ahead to Evans. Evans runs inside. Blocked by Garcia. Minnesota the other way. Ducks get back on D. Odekale up top. Stops at the free throw line. Jump shot. Bounces in. 54-50. Minnesota lead. Bartholomew with it for Oregon. Passes to Moss, right wing. Back to Bartholomew. Top of the circle. Whistle away from the ball. On Supreme Cook under the basket. It's the second on Cook. The fourth on the Ducks, and it sends us to a timeout with 11:53 to go. Minnesota, a 4-point lead, 54-50 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community, and First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Robin Reedy. Robin is a dedicated coach and manager for Special Olympics Douglas County, working tirelessly 7 days a week to support athletes and special needs individuals. Always going the extra mile, she even helps out in neighboring counties when needed. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Robin Reedy.
It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT. When you stay healthy, you can play to win. Optum Oregon is here to keep Duck fans in championship form. They offer affordable, quality care that's easy to access. Their lineup includes primary specialty and immediate care, plus innovative virtual care options when you're short on time. It's everything you need to feel your best. Optum is here for Duck fans and for Oregon. Learn more at OptumWinningPlay.com. That's OPTUMWinningPlay.com.
Duck basketball brought to you by Coors Light, Mountain Cold Refreshment, Choose Chill. A partner of Oregon Athletics, celebrating responsibly. Oregon has been here before. Ducks have trailed at halftime and come back and won 6 times this year. Ducks also have closed games at an efficient rate. Outscored Washington 20-9 in the final 5:36 of the game a few days ago. Ducks went on a 9-0 run as part of that 20-9, and I think Oregon's going to need a run like that. They forced a couple Husky turnovers in that stretch. Ducks may very well need a run like that here at Minnesota, trailing 54-50. Ducks are without a field goal in 3 minutes and 11 seconds. 11:53 left on the game clock. Ducks will have Tracy, Bamba, Barthélemy, Angel, and Biddle on the floor. Minnesota ball. Oregon a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Just keeping the Golden Gophers honest as they bring it up. Patterson runs point. Tracy on him. Center of the floor. Now backing his way toward the left side and gives to Odekale. Now Mitchell back to Patterson. Center of the floor to Mitchell. Handoff back to Patterson. Dribbling right elbow. Stops. Throws it to Mitchell. Plants his feet. Shoots the three short. Rebound Tracy. Ducks down by 4. Barthélemy setting it up for the Ducks. To Tracy, left wing. Tracy, give to Bamba. Top of the circle. Bamba inside to Biddle. Right mid post. One-on-one with Garcia. Biddle blocked by Garcia. Minnesota the other way. Patterson all the way to the right block. Throws it to the left wing. Mitchell inside. Bounce pass. And he can't score it. Ducks get the rebound. Ahead. Bamba runs inside and draws a blocking foul. Minnesota defender was falling backwards. Odekale called for his second foul. Odekale was trying to plant his feet for a charge, and it's still moving a little bit as Bamba went inside. TJ hits the first free throw. Oregon within 3 with 10:48 to go. Bamba. Second free throw is good. 2-point lead for Minnesota. Mitchell running point. Passes to the right side, Patterson. Dribbling it up to the wing. Tracy defending him. Patterson passes inside to Garcia. Angel defending. Ducks double team. Now Garcia picks up the dribble. Has to pass it to the top of the perimeter. Mitchell, free throw line spin, kick out. Odekale gonna have to create at the shot clock buzzer. Air ball out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Good defense by the Ducks. Minnesota by 2. Ball rolled all the way to near midcourt. Officials went and grabbed it. Now the Ducks will inbound. Angel. Give it to Barthélemy. Ducks, chance to tie it or take the lead here. Bamba, lob inside to Biddle. Fouled. The help defense from Mitchell. That's where the foul came from. The guard came in to double team Biddle, as the Gophers have been doing a lot today. 6th against Minnesota. First on Mitchell. Bamba baseline out of bounds to Angel, left corner. Getting into the lane. Angel with a physical take, finishes with the left hand. Tied at 54. 9:50 left to play at Minnesota. Golden Gophers have not scored in over 2 minutes. The big man, Frank Mitchell, up top. Handoff to Patterson. Right wing, Patterson dribbles. Long jump shot for 2. It's good. 56-54. Gophers back with the lead. Biddle sets the screen for Barthélemy. Pass to Biddle at the right wing. Handoff Bamba. Bamba trying to create. Gets into the middle of the lane. Scores with the left hand. Flexes to his bench in celebration. Tied at 56. Third tie of the game. The big man, Frank Mitchell, gives it to Mike Mitchell around the perimeter. Free throw line dribbling. Passes under the basket. And Frank Mitchell lays it in. Golden Gophers back up to 58-56. Bartholomew handles it. Pass to Angel. Catch and shoot three. Off rim. Rebound. Foul. Biddle tried to tip it to himself. Might have reached around. It's actually against Mike Mitchell. I didn't see it. His second foul. So Oregon goes to the line. Nate Biddle shooting. Looking for his first point of the game. He's 0 of 1 at the free throw line. And he's short on the front end of the 1-and-1 again. 2-point lead for Minnesota. Golden Gopher ball. Fox up top. Give to Odekali. Dribbles to the right elbow. Misses the J. Ducks rebound to Tracy right wing. 2-point lead for Minnesota. Angel up top to Bartholomew. Center of the floor dribble. Pass to Biddle. Cross court thrown to Tracy. Driving left baseline. Tried to find Angel coming to the basket. Went through his hands. Turnover to Minnesota. Left wing for the Golden Gophers. Patterson handles it. Passes it. Gets it right back. And to the top Fox. Driving at Nate Biddle. A foul called. Timeout on the floor. Third foul on Nate Biddle. Fifth on the Ducks. It's a 2-point lead for Minnesota at the 7:42 mark here in the second half. Been a back and forth affair in the second half. 58-56 Golden Gophers on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
It's been so long. How have you been?
Hello, I'm doing well.
Dave, why are you talking that way?
Please say 1 for a compliment or 2 for a question.
Yeah, this is weird. I think I'm going to go.
Talking with an automated phone tree can feel pretty ridiculous. That's why when you call Pacific Source Health Plans, you'll get a real person to answer all your important questions.
Pacific Source Health Plans? This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees. Find a plan at PacificSourceMembersFirst.com.
Before watching the big game in the arena next to strangers turned into cheering for the home team with new friends, someone had to bring aloha. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri, 21+. Enjoy responsibly.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.
58-56, Minnesota with the advantage, 7:42 to go. Visit Safeway, the official grocer of the Oregon Ducks, for all your pregame favorites. And Duck Basketball is also brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Ducks have been down 4, and now down 2 at the media timeouts here in the second half. Both teams are shooting 51%. Minnesota has done it on 8 more shots. That rebounding battle, Minnesota still +4 on the glass, and it is a 9-0 advantage in terms of second chance points. Minnesota at the line, and it's back iron for Fox to start play again. Foul was on Biddle, a shooting foul. Second free throw coming here for Fox. Fox on the year, 54%. He's 2 for 3 so far today. Next free throw, back iron, rebound Angel. 7:40 to play now. Ducks down 2 with the ball. Evans to Bamba, left wing. Bamba passes to Evans up top, handoff to Shellstad, comes around down the right side, under the basket, circles, passes to Angel, misses a left corner triple, Minnesota rebound, Odekali. Still a 2-point lead for the home team. 7:13 remaining. Minnesota ball up top. Fox hands to Patterson. Patterson to the center of the floor. Passes to the left wing. Odekali. Give to Garcia, the talented forward, trying to back down left block. Bounces to the perimeter. Odekali now to Garcia again. Left wing 3 is good. Evans had a hand in his face, and Garcia hit a tough shot. 5-point lead for Minnesota. 6:45 to go. Shellstad up top. Passes to Bamba, left wing. Bamba goes one way, now the other, driving inside is fouled. Third foul on Odekali. And the 8th on Minnesota. Bamba can end the 2-minute, 38-second scoring drought at the line. Free throw good. 61-57 now. Ducks are 20 of 40 from the floor. Minnesota 25 for 48 shooting field goals. Bamba again. Good. 3-point lead for the Golden Gophers. 6:36 to play. Ducks pressing. Minnesota gets it in. Osama with it across the timeline. Help from a screen. The freshman up top, defended by Shellstad. Bounces it to Fox around the perimeter. Fox fakes one way, drives between 2 defenders and slams. Heck of a move from Fox to the basket. 63-58 Minnesota. Bamba with it for the Ducks, trying to answer. Gets inside the lane, throws it out to Shellstad. Here comes the crowd. Shellstad, pass to Angel. Angel driving from the right wing, turnaround lay-in, no. Minnesota rebound. Right wing, Patterson, inside to Garcia. Ducks double team, passes to the perimeter, and an offensive foul called. I think Fox hit Evans on the pass, and that's 4 on Fox. Critical 4th foul with 5:36 to go. He's 1 away from being done. Shellstad across midcourt. Shellstad getting to the bucket. Misses high off the glass. Rebound Minnesota. Still a 5-point lead for the Gophers. Timeout Minnesota. They'll talk it over with a 5-point lead. Ducks have not led since the 17:45 mark. And they trail 63-58 here with 5:18 left on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially. Like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Go Ducks!
Going to the basket, he slaps! Left wing three. Good!
This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is, this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. No. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. No by visiting nhtsa.gov/the-right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Minnesota from the floor. The Gophers have hit 4 of their last 5, while the Ducks are 0 for their last 4 and 2 of their last 10. Oregon is without a field goal the last 3:56. They're still right in this thing, though. Minnesota leading 63-58. Golden Gophers, the ones that took the timeout. Minnesota shooting 53%, 26 for 49. Bartholomew, Bamba, Shellstad, Biddle, Angel on the floor. Minnesota ball after the timeout. Golden Gophers with 2 timeouts left. Ducks with 3. Oregon needs a stop and a bucket here. Just over 5 minutes left. Ball to Garcia. Garcia with 4 to shoot. Gives it to Mitchell. Swing to Odekali. Long 3. Out of bounds on an air ball. Shot clock violation. Ducks ran some good D out of the timeout. .455 left. Oregon down 63-58. Nate Biddle with it up top. Handoff, Bamba. Comes around to the right wing. Sizes up the defense. Backs out. Doesn't rush it. Now to Bartholomew around the perimeter. Angles to his left. Now back to the center of the floor. And to Bamba. Bamba. Step back 3. Off the rim. Minnesota rebound. 4:27 left. Ball up top. Frank Mitchell, the big man. Hands it off to Mike Mitchell, the guard. Bounces it to Frank Mitchell. Met at the basket. Blocked by Angel and Bamba. Quickly ahead. Shellstad. Knocked out of bounds and fouled by Patterson. That's the 4th on Patterson. 5-point lead for Minnesota. Shellstad can cut into it at the line. Ducks have not scored in 2:26. Shellstad can end that here. And he hits the free throw. What a block by Brandon Angel on the dunk attempt. Shellstad hits both. 63-60. .405 left. Ducks with some momentum. Need another defensive stop. Ball up top, Patterson. To the big man, Frank Mitchell. Hands it off, Mike Mitchell. Shooting. Missed it. Long rebound in the corner by the other Mitchell. Now Patterson, defended by Shellstad, 12 to shoot. Well beyond the arc, near the sideline. Angles to the middle of the floor. Now takes a jump shot. Missed it. Followed by Oda Cali for a slam. He didn't get blocked out by the Ducks, and it's 65-60. Shellstad left wing. Oregon needs to answer here. Barthélemy up top. Passes it to Bamba, right wing, driving. Passes under the bucket. Angel takes a dribble. Lost the handle, able to get it back to Bamba, right wing. He drives, bounces it out of bounds. He was looking for Nate Biddle. And the pass was a bit off the mark. Timeout on the floor. It will be Minnesota ball out of bounds when we come back. Golden Gophers 65, Ducks 60 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear winter, Toyota can't get enough of you because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action and we'll bring the traction. Always Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/24.